Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel with Smoggie Quizmaster here, and of course it's Tuesday, 6 PM, so what have I got for you this evening? I've got another expert quiz, as you can already see by the title and the thumbnail. It is the science expert quiz this evening, so how well do you know your Albert Einstein? Do you think that you're Tim Berners-Lee? So what we're going to do is we're going to get asked 10 questions general knowledge on science, 10 questions on pictures for science related questions, and let's see how you do. So just grab yourself a pen, a piece of paper. Don't put any questions in the chat or the there isn't a chat involved in this one, is there? Just don't leave any answers in the comments. All I want to see in the comments is what you get on each round and what you get in total out of 20. That would be brilliant. So if everyone's ready and they've got their pens and papers ready, and you can play solo, you can go against people, it's completely up to you. Let's get cracking. Also, if you're new here, above me is Facebook and Instagram going wild. We are on both. You can follow us on both, and we do quizzes on there, and you can keep up to date with any live updates or anything about like that. And also, if you subscribe and hit the little bell, you'll get notified whenever we upload or go live. And also, all of our videos will start coming in your home screen, which will make it a lot easier to access. So, here we go for your science expert quiz this evening. Good luck, everybody. I'm very sorry about that. Wrong button. I was going to start bloody streaming then. So, here we go for your round one. General knowledge. Here we go. Question one. The letter I indicates what element on the periodic table? So, the letter I indicates what element on the periodic table? If I go a little bit too fast for you or anything like that, you can give the video a quick pause and then come back to us a little bit later on. Go straight into question two. Excuse me. A human's pancreas, ovaries in females, thyroid glands and testicles in males are in what specific human body system? So a human's pancreas, ovaries in females, thyroid glands and testicles in males are in what specific human body system? Some questions will be harder than others, that's why it's an expert quiz. Question 3. Alexander Lodygin, if that's how you pronounce his name, I'm very sorry if not, and William Greener are credited for the finding of what? So Alexander Lodygin, however you pronounce his name, and William Greener are credited for the finding of what? It's a little bit dark on this side, isn't it? Should be like, yeah, because I don't know why, but if I could show you with the light, they've installed it right next to the bloody window, not in the middle of the room for some reason. I've got no idea why. Stupid. Question 4. Which planet in our solar system is the hottest? So which has the hottest surface temperature? Which planet in our solar system has the hottest surface temperature? That's another way of rewording the question. Question 5. What famous scientist was born 8th of January 1942 and died 14th of March 2018? So which famous scientist was born on the 8th of January 1942 and died 14th of March 2018? So he was, or she was, 76 years old. Question 6. How many main parts does the human brain have? So how many main parts does the human brain have? It is split into different sections, so how many sections does the human brain have? How many is it split into? Question 7. Which famous physicist is credited with the finding of radium and polonium and treatments for cancer? So which famous physicist is credited with the finding of radium and polonium and treatments for cancer? Question 8. Sodium is presented on the periodic table with what letter symbol? So sodium is presented on the periodic table with what letter symbol? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out about one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, question 9. What does DNA stand for? So what does DNA stand for? And finally, your last question for the general knowledge round this evening is, how many vertebrae does the human body possess? So how many vertebrae does the human body possess? And that will complete your round 1 general knowledge round for this evening's expert quiz, which is science. So, as always, leave your score out of 10 down below in the comments section. We're going to get straight into your answers. If you need a little bit more time, hit the pause button as always. But here are your answers to this evening's general knowledge round. The letter I indicates what element on the periodic table. That is iodine. Question 2. A human's pancreas, ovaries in females, thyroid glands and testicles in males are in what specific human body system? It is the endocrine system. Endocrine system. So like the digestive system, the circulatory, whatever you pronounce it, system, you've got the endocrine. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Endocrine. Yeah. Endocrine, I don't know. Question 3. Alexander Lodygin and William Greener are credited for the finding of what? That is electricity. Question 4. Which planet in our solar system is the hottest? Has the hottest surface temperature? It is Venus. Although it's not the closest to the sun or anything like that, it's the gas on the planet that causes the heat, and it is the hottest planet in our solar system. Question 5. What famous scientist was born 8th of January 1942 and died 14th of March 2018? Well, I gave you all a little bit of a hint, I think, earlier on when I was asking the question, because I said he, and I have to quickly change it to I'm so sorry. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. What famous scientist was born 8th of January 1942 and died 14th of March 2018? Yeah, I gave you a bit of a hint earlier on. I said he, and then I had to change it to she as well. It was Steve Hawking. Question 6. How many main parts does the human brain have? That is 3. It's got the two sides and then the one at the front, I believe. Question 7. Which famous physicist is credited with the finding of radium and polonium and treatments for cancer? It is Marie Curie. Question 8. Sodium is presented on the periodic table with what letter symbol? It is Na. If you put just S, I think that is sulfur. If anyone can correct me, I think it is sulfur. Question 9. What does DNA stand for? It is that. Deoxyribonucleic acid, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. You didn't have to spell it correct as such, but as long as you are close enough and we know what you mean, then you can have the point. And your final question for tonight's general knowledge round is, how many vertebrae does the human body possess? It is 33. A nice and easy number to remember. What did you get out of 10? Let me know down below what you got out of 10. Let me know what you're going to get out of 20 when the quiz is over. You're going to go into your picture round now. So here is your round 2 picture round. If you need a little bit more time, give the video a quick pause now. Brilliant. Question 1. Who is this? Who is this for question 1? Question 2. Name the planet. Question 3. What is this? What is this? Question 4. Who is this famous scientist? So who is this famous scientist for question 4? Question 5. What are the highlighted muscles called? So what are these highlighted muscles called? Question 6. What is this man famous for inventing? So what is this man famous for inventing? Question 7. Who is this famous biologist slash naturalist? So who is this famous biologist slash naturalist? Oh, got a big itch. And question 8. What chemical element is represented by this on the periodic table? So what chemical element is represented by this on the periodic table? Question 9. Name the star constellation. Name the star constellation. And finally, your last picture question for this round is, what is this scientific equipment called? What is this scientific equipment called? I used to use a lot of these in school. So, before we get into your answers, I'll do another little plug. Every Tuesday night, 6 PM, we upload a expert quiz. It's different every week, different themed every week. So yeah, join us every Tuesday at 6 PM for a brand new themed expert quiz. Join us on Fridays at 6:50 PM for a live stream quiz, 6 rounds, one of them's been interactive. Yeah, it's good fun, we have a drink and we have a laugh. So join us on Friday for that. So let's get into your answers now. If you need to swap papers, do so. I'll give you about 5 seconds if you need to pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to get straight into it. So let's go for your answers straight off the bat. Question 1, who is this? That is Isaac Newton, the very famous scientist. Question 2, name the planet. That is Saturn. Hopefully a lot of people got that one right. Question 3, what is this? That is a Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize, sorry. That's what you receive if you get a Nobel Prize, because that is the Nobel Prize. Question 4, who is this famous scientist? That is Thomas Edison, obviously for the light bulb. I believe it was a light bulb anyway. He stole all the ideas, didn't he? I think it was him anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. Question 5. What are the highlighted muscles called where they are your biceps? Which I don't have any of. Question 6, if everybody's ready. What is this man famous for inventing? It is the telephone. That is Alexander Bell is his name. Question 7. Who is this famous biologist / naturalist? It is Charles Darwin. So well done if you got that. Question 8. What chemical element is represented by this on the periodic table? It is chlorine. So well done if you got chlorine. Question 9. Name the star constellation. Hopefully it's the most famous one that everybody has heard of. It is Orion's. So that there is the Orion's belt. The 3 stars next to each other, and these ones here are all included, and they join up somehow like that. So yeah, it is the Orion's belt. And your final question for this evening's expert quiz. Thank you so much for playing. There will be a tiebreaker question next, so if you need that, if you are drawing, then you can use that to determine a winner by getting the closest to it. Otherwise, just play for fun, play for a bit of pride or whatever. So yeah, it is a Bunsen burner. I used a lot of them in secondary school. So, count up your scores. Tell me what you got out of 20 down in the comments below. That would be brilliant. If you're new here and you got at least 50%, you have to subscribe, you have to press the bell, and you have to like the video. That's the rules here. So, yes, tell me what you got out of 20, and your tiebreaker question is next. Pause the video if you don't want to see it now. Give you 5 seconds. Boom. If I were to Google, how old is the Earth? How many years old would it say it is to be estimated? So if I were to Google how old is the Earth, how many years old would it say it is to be estimated? So I'm putting that in there because obviously nobody knows the true amount of years that the Earth has existed for. But like I say, if I were to Google how many years scientists believe it to be estimated to, then what would it come up with? Closest to it gets the point, closest to the amount of years gets the point. Or just the pride if you don't need any points. Yes, and like I said, join us on Friday for a live stream quiz. I'm going to give you the answer to this in 10 seconds. 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go. 4.543 billion. So that's how old the Earth is, apparently. 4.543 billion years old. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure. I've been the Smoggie Quizmaster, and as always, I'm out. Peace.